Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about PEL, but before that, disclaimer: I'm not a SEBI registered analyst, so don't trade or invest based on any advice that I give on this video. This is just for learning purpose. If out of your learning you want to invest in this stock, please feel free. So PEL, what I'm seeing right now in PEL is looking at the demand and supply zones. So this is the I think 2019 October, we got good demand from this area, right? Again demand, and when it broke this demand area, it fell really bad. Right? From a high of around 1800, it fell down to 600. It was pretty bad. Again, we saw that demand came in, but supply came in from. So the demand area converted to supply area, as we previously talked about the demand supply conversion concept. Again, the demand came in and the supply came in from this level, demand, and this time it broke it, again came to this line. But this, as you see, has now become a good demand zone. So it was a supply zone, earlier demand zone, then supply zone, now again became a demand zone. So this was about last couple of years. Now what we are seeing here is that the stock was in this it's not a like a rectangle, but it's kind of a demand supply zone where both buyers and sellers felt that this is the true value of the stock, right? Is the fair value of the stock. So it went into this demand supply zone. Now what I'm seeing here is, let me just zoom it up a bit. So this is the new supply zone, right? Supply, 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 supply. So every time it comes to this zone, this downwards trending zone, the supply comes in. Now we have a lot of interaction points, 1, 2, 3. And normally if we have 3 interaction points, the fourth time we see a breakout, but it did not break out, the breakout failed. And this particular line was acting as a demand line. So one demand, second time, third time demand came in. And then it started making higher lows, right? It's not making higher highs. So which means that it's in kind of the symmetrical triangle pattern. Now what are we seeing is, like, demand and supply zone is contracting, right? What When should we take this trade? Now we can take a trade here when it makes a big candle out of this, a big daily candle here, and we can take our trade. But also know that there is a hidden trend line here, right? So one touch, two touch, one wick touch, second wick touch. So good hidden supply line. Ideally, you can take a trade here. I believe you should take a trade here. You can take it here itself, where it is right now, without breakout. Because in worst case, what will happen? It will break down and it will come to this line. But this is our very long-term demand line, right? So if it comes here, I think the long-term investors should buy more. And that's the reason I have named this video as long-term, because I want you to invest in this or think about it as long-term investment, right? So if the price falls for any reason, any bad news, market falling, Nifty falling, anything, uh, PEL is a real estate business, so real estate falling or whatever, it comes here, add more to it, right? Because at this point, the risk becomes very, very low. From here, if you close below this line, two closings, you can get out of the your position. But there are very high chances that will go up. Now, I think this time it goes up. It won't stop here. This will be the first target, 2945. But the ultimate target that may come for sure in this one probably is going to be somewhere about this, like 3190, 3200 types of levels. That's about it, guys. Thanks a lot. See you again sometime. Bye.